the next two that we drop in here is going to be the start of the 49 litter, 49-2 and 49-3 crossbred barrows. These are going to be wide awake, back on a backdrop female, 257 sow. She was one of those that we really liked. She would have been a fall one. One of those gilts that we did not let Scott Wester get out of the slat barn, or the red barn, I guess. And we're happy that we kept this one. The wide awake thing has been so good for us here. We've been very, very high on these. The barrows have been feeding good. The gilts have been extremely good. We got some boars on feed out of wide awake that we're very excited about. These just got such a good look to them up front. They're still stout skulled, but really long through the front one portion, or the front 1/3 portion of their body there, and then just have a really good hip and hind leg in them, the way that they're put together and design. These probably a little bit smaller, I think. They definitely work for our state fair. I mean, don't be scared of that. The end of August, early September time frame, I think they work. And then I do think that they work for later on into the fall too. Something a little bit longer out into October, into October time frame, or you guys buy them and feed them how you want. But two barrows that I really like here.
Yeah, the -2 is a little bit more moderate one. I think he's got a little bit longer feeding window. I think he's a nickel stouter, and I think he's just a little bit more moderate in his design and build. I think that one's going to have some good feed potential on him. Then the bigger one, the -3, you just got to appreciate his length of body and tallness of shoulder. I think that's one you can push on a little bit actually, and get him even to the upper middleweights and the lower heavyweights by Minnesota State Fair. I think that one's those wide awakes tend to feed pretty well.
Yeah, definitely. Like Mitch said too, I mean, length of body on that one and stuff, I'd still consider it to be ideal for a barrow, but just the way that one's proportioned out, I think you could feed him probably a little bit harder. And like he said, be in that weight time frame for the hunt in Minnesota or South Dakota time frame. I just think feet and legs and the way that they're built and put together structure-wise is very good. Like I mentioned, I mean, the wide awake thing has worked very good for us. We're glad that we jumped on him early and got as much semen booked on him as we did for all these spring pigs. The backdrop sow is one that we have a lot of faith in, so I think that these things are going to feed very well. Lot 63 and lot 64, 49-2 and 49-3, wide awake backdrop.